Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for my return day, Tuesday, March 1st, 2022. So, an interesting day today. I had a lot to talk about on the pre-stream podcast because I'd been away and some interesting game news that happened with Capcom and the way that they're going to be actually enforcing licenses for people to run tournaments for Street Fighter V moving forward. But also, I talked a lot about Elden Ring and how I feel the game is great, but at the very same time, the game is not immune to criticism. The game is not perfect and should be criticized strongly for having shortcomings, but it seems like there's a giant community of fanboys who won't allow for that. So, it was a very interesting pre-stream podcast today. I hope you'll watch it. Of course, I also had the not back in the day segment, D-Phil's Day Off segment, where I talked about my day off yesterday. The first gameplay stream today was Elden Ring. And consequently, this is the final consecutive Elden Ring stream. After this, it's variety again, rather than just Elden Ring nonstop. It was a great stream. I explored a little bit further in Stormvale Castle, found some more items, found an NPC, which was cool. Went ahead and got my revenge on Godric after just a couple of fights. I did not summon this time, because people were giving me shit for summoning during the Godric fight. So I decided not to summon and just fight him head up, and I beat him in like 2 or 3 tries. I can't remember exactly how many. It definitely wasn't that many. In fact, I beat him by surprise because I'm using a weapon that has bleed damage, and I just so happened to get the bleed bonus at the end of the fight, and it took a giant chunk off his health bar I wasn't expecting. I was like, I thought I was going to have to do it one more time and do it better, and I won. I was like, oh, oops. Oh, well, I guess I'll take it. We did a lot of exploring after that. Ended up going to another optional area, got my ass handed to me by an optional boss a ton of times, but ended up beating it. And basically, we set ourselves up for more exploration. There's lots of stuff to do in this game. I keep finding optional dungeons, optional areas, and all kinds of shit going on. So that being said, it was a great stream. It went really well. It was a great return back, great attendance, great engagement. Support was outstanding. Everything was absolutely great. Very happy about that. And then tonight, it was time for Pokemon Legends Arceus. And it went really well. Do we have insane amount of viewers? No, we had about 200, which is about what we get for Pokemon every time. But it went well. Engagement was good. We had fun conversation. We actually finished up the 4th region out of the 5 regions in the game. I didn't even know we were going to do that. I thought that we were just kind of getting to the start of it, and we beat it. And we ended up doing a bunch of other stuff, and now we're in the 5th and final region. However, from what I'm to understand, this is the hardest region, longest region in the game to do. In addition to that, once you beat it, apparently there is content that's, I don't know if it's needed for the end of the game or the true ending, but I know there's a bunch of not optional, but areas we haven't been able to enter yet in each of the 5 regions. And I'm actually wondering, will we be forced to go back and kind of go to each region and do a cave or mini dungeon inside of each region and finish it before we're able to finish up the whole game? I don't know. I don't know how it works, but still enjoying myself. 2 different people wanted to name Pokemon, which was awesome. Support was pretty fucking good, man. For a Pokemon stream, it was actually quite good. So I was very happy. Here's what I'm really happy about. Chill streaming is welcomed and people still want it. Even though Elden Ring is so in demand. And yes, there were people there who were like, man, I wish I was playing Elden Ring. But there was a good amount of supportive people engaging the stream and saying, we want chill content, we want variety. And that made me happy because I do too. Okay? All right. One quick thing before we get to Wednesday's schedule. I got a suggestion from a fan, and I'm curious how you guys are going to like it or not. So basically, the fan made the following suggestion. Every night, I post up my updated schedule on Twitter, but I want DSPGaming to be my hub for everything. Streaming, on-demand videos, discussion, everything, right? So, starting tonight, and please let me know if I forget, what I'm going to start doing, not only am I going to post my schedule up on Twitter, I'm also going to post it up as a channel announcement on the community tab of DSP Gaming. And I'm going to start doing this every night. That way, if people want to know what's Phil doing tomorrow and the rest of the week, you could go to Twitter if you want, and there's 25,000 people plus who follow me over there. But also, there's people who can just follow me on DSP Gaming and get the information there. I'm wondering if this is going to help. And actually people will be less confused and it'll be a little bit more engagement with those posts. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to start doing it tonight. I'm already typing up the whole schedule for Twitter. What's preventing me from just copy-pasting that onto the DSP Gaming's community chat tab every night? Absolutely nothing. So I'm starting it tonight. We'll see what happens. I'm curious for your feedback and see how it goes. All right? So tomorrow, the pre-stream podcast, obviously I'll talk a little bit about what happened in Elden Ring today. I'll talk about Pokemon and any other news. Tomorrow's main gameplay stream is the return of Horizon Forbidden West. I'm excited for this because I like the game. The game that grows on me every time I play it. I like it a little more. Last time around, we actually did some optional side content to end the stream. So maybe this time around, we'll just focus on story again. We'll see. Bottom line is, with this game, it is a game that I feel like if all you were playing at once was this game could be an 80-hour playthrough that's actually chill and fun. Sadly, it came out in between, sandwiched between all these other new releases. Pokemon, Dying Light 2, King of Fighters, and then right after that, the game everyone wants the most of, Elden Ring. So I really feel like if this game had come out another time of the year, maybe I would have put more time into it and to do side content and the like. But as of right now, sadly, I hate to say it, people just don't really want it that much. Out of all the major playthroughs I'm doing, this is the one with the least viewership and engagement. So I'm going to keep playing it. I'm not giving up on it. I really like the game. But yeah, I'm probably not going to be spending an exorbitant amount of time on side content. If I happen upon a mission that looks like it's interesting, story-based, a side character, someone who I recognize or seems interesting, maybe. But for the most part, I'm probably just going to be focusing exclusively on the story to get through the game this month, okay? So, continues tomorrow on the main stream, and tomorrow night, Skyrim After Dark returns. And now I'm really excited for that because we've been having so much fun with it. Now it's been almost a week since I played it. I know we're in the midst of so much stuff. We went into Solitude. We had a bunch of quests that opened up in Solitude, right, that we're currently doing. I know we got sidetracked with some of those, but I am excited to do more Skyrim with you all tomorrow night. And then, of course, Elden Ring returns on Thursday. Thank you all. Great streaming day today. I had a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed me coming back. I'll see you all in the AM for more streaming fun. Peace out. Pikachu says, have a good night.